Smokey comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 on his line. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. The ground into a double play.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Relay.
One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ground ball last time up.
This thing was a double or more the second and left. Wall out there, and more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A hit. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way. Battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Barnes. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on. Ryan Mascara is going to come off the bench.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And the score finishes 4-1 today.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Smokey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Smokey.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. According to the career numbers, the 260 mark. Line toward right center. Rasmus is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Trent Owens. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one.
Holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll... Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box now. Ronald. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Corey Guerin is going to come on and 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves used Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Smokey.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No ball. Bounce.
1-1-1.
Back toward the mound.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Certainly done his part.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't. Really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy. Behind.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute.
Standing in now, Trent Owens. No balls and 1 strike. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad.
Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Ronald Calzado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Nolan Arenado as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Back goes Rasmus, still ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Smokey will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 20, Smokey.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially. Quality pitch on 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now in the box, Brian Holiday. He's one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a guy's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for this.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. For a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. We're in the sixth inning. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Charles Chadwick. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Cut, hold it.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
High pop-up. Camargo moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. 2 down. Now batting, Greg Bird. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Holiday. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson brings it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jeremy Hellickson. Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Smokey.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. Oh. High fastball is in there. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A ball and 2 strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are...
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes.
This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next for New York, Douglas. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning. Down the third baseline. Oh, a diving stop to first. It's in time. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's working on a 1. It's a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that. So now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. So striding in, Austin. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hold it.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Nimmo. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Greg Bird is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. In now, Jace Peterson. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 6-2, the final total today. The Yanks took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Luis Severino earns his 8th victory. Smokey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Smokey.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings, down by.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he... dirt.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Up next for the... And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You got down in the zone. You know it's only going to go down from there.
Nimmo is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 9. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially. One and one.
2-1. Smokey has a good reputation for late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as a... into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Inciarte, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Run here. So striding forward now, T.J. Rivera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 1-1 to T.J. Rivera. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Albies picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Grounded to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Stepping up now, Rob Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Smokey enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jonathan Lucroy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he's a guy looking to break out. Looking for a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Back to the mound. And he's safe. Grant Dayton comes on now in this.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem, so they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Smokey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So digging in now, Kelby Thompson. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pena over at second. Kiermaier. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee.
In there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Grant Dayton is on to pitch from.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road.
Smokey comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Smokey.
In now for Washington, Vincent O, as he'll look. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally. Smokey takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Into the box now. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike two. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So the Nats lineup turns over and to the plate. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. In there, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance.
Hit on down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leonis Martin will look to provide it. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Braves posted.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Smokey enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 20, Smokey.
Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1 on the season. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Unless they're looking for it.
Tapped up the first baseline. Punt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right. Ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Josh in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is. Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 20, Smokey.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into the
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed change. Belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2.
To the left. Swanson picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Rob Haller. He looked. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was.
That's up.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Vincent O. He's going to leave.
Get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
Not looking good at. Try and get back into a decent. Maybe you can come through.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home 9.
Fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. He loses him on ball 4. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. Right.
1-1.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, William Alston, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-1 contest.
The catcher, number
First
39.
offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Hector Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 82, Hector.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Alston, the runner at first with 2 gone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will put this one away. And the Braves make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this. Smokey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, Rob. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right. Unless they're looking for it.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He went. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Anthony takes a knee-high fastball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Not looking good. Back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Leonis Martin will get the call.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did.
Smokey takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Troy Tulowitzki is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tulowitzki. The end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting. Career, it's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Nimmo, and that one is gone! Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. He could really use it. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out.
Back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Trapp. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's too many.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Tyler Flowers will pinch hit here. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Blue Jays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for the
inning on the
Braves,
mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
2 strikes to count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Jose Iglesias. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. So here's the cleanup. Little back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's one.
Nope,
Lays
that's a
off
ball.
1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away. Into the box, Yan Gomes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 3-2 one more time. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this time. Grant Dayton's been summoned from the pit.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. The bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Smokey.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Got him. So the lineup. Far. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? In there, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product.
From over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think. Or at least that'll be the intent.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Grant Dayton will come on now.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season?
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Smokey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
To me, getting ahead, I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Camargo is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. Ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue. An umpire.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
This is pulled into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second.
Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jason Law will look to provide.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that. It's
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
enters from the pen to
Now
start the
pitching for
ninth
the
inning
Braves,
as he'll try to keep the
number
score
20.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder. Fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great. Pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there.
Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 6-3, the final score today. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tommy Hunter.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
will come on now and
Now
make his
pitching for the
55th
Braves,
appearance of the year.
Number 20, Smokey.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll lead things. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him. A high fastball is in there. And a breaking ball stays outside. 5 runs, 5 hits. And heading out towards shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Mondesi has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now Albuquerque is on to pitch. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Philadelphia. Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
20, Smokey.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now for the Reds. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back.
Kirshner batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Pyle. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Striding in once again. Time through. Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner in scoring position. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Reds. Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready now for the Marlins. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Good pitch right there.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as it. If he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. In the inning, a ball and no strikes. The average sit. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martin is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the batting order turns over now. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Smokey features one of the behind 0-2 now.
One.
Law has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The pitch. Smokey answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro looking to cut into that big deficit. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down. Back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Wow, that was a close pitch. Easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time. And leading off the inning, JT.
This one as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle.
Hit in the air to left. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. And that'll bring in the multi. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a call. Looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And next to the plate will be JT Little. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Smokey.
Leading off the inning, Emil Escobar.
No, we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as it. Your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Popped him up. Mondesi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Justin Bour will pinch hit here, and he in there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll come in here at now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. Arodys Vizcaíno wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors.